Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new video on how to play BOTB. Obviously we're doing a live stream today. It's nice to see quite a few of you actually have joined. That's it saying hello Stig, Hasibi saying hello Stig. How you doing bro, you okay? I'm good bro man, not too bad, a lot better, much better than before. Hope all you guys are doing well as well. It's a tricky one this week, isn't it? With the DREAMCAR. I think it's a bit of a tricky picture, man. How are you guys finding it? Please let me know if you can hear me clearly. Let me know if you can hear me nice and clear. Adam Baldwin is saying, let's get a win, bro. Yeah, definitely, man. Let's get a win. Getting quite a few people getting really close, man. So, ready to discover the bang-on coordinate. Yes, bro. Omar is saying, what's up, bro? All good, man. How you doing? I just want to show you guys my midweek result, just until people join in, and then we'll get on with this week's. Lyman, nice to hear you, bro. Bro, I can't say your name. Mr. Lop is saying, I can hear you. That's awesome. Hasibi saying loud and clear. That was my midweek result. I know a lot of you guys were really close. Some of you were like literally 1 or 2 pixels off, which was great. To be honest with you, this midweek picture was really difficult, and to actually get majority of the coordinates in zone 1 and 2, I had a few in the zone 3, but majority of the coordinates were in zone 1 and 2. But I think to get that from how the judges actually had a big spread of coordinates, but to get that area, it was amazing, man. Mr. Lop is saying, I heard you won. No, bro, I didn't. I don't know who's giving you false rumors, bro. I haven't won a BOTB yet, no. Being close, very close. Like you guys, I've been very close as well, but just not the win yet, bro, man. Not the win. Anyways, that's this week. This was the last week's midweek results. I got a lot of you messaging saying, you know what, even with the pricing and stuff, a lot of you guys actually got majority of your game credit back, because the area that came up last week was spot on for me, man. Adam Baldwin is saying, I haven't even got a runner up yet. You will, bro. Trust me. I got a feeling this week you're gonna get a runner up. Ibi is saying, yo, you play 100 tickets for every competition. That's not 100 tickets, Ibi. I think it's about 30 or 40 tickets. I don't play 100 tickets on all. This is the only reason why I played more tickets on this one, was because of the pricing, if you know what I mean. It was a lot cheaper tickets. But when I first started, you'd probably go into spending more on tickets. But as you get into the game, you start realizing, look, it doesn't take 100 tickets to guarantee you a win. So that is good. I played 2 tickets both in zone 1. Lyman, that, you know what? You've got a special talent, Lyman, man. You honestly do. The way you look at the picture, it gives a different perspective. So keep what you're doing. In China, we all love you. I have been close. That is amazing, bro, man. That is amazing. Thank you, bro, man. I've got a lot of love from a lot of different countries, and I really appreciate you guys actually taking time out because of the time zone difference to actually come join me on the live streams as well. And not only that, spend time watching my videos. So not only that, we had the DREAMCAR winner from was it Malaysia? If I'm correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was from Malaysia. So he was from a international winners, man. Charlton is saying, hey bro, I'm good, man. Conrad is saying, yo bro, I was FK miles away. You know, it happens at times, bro. With this picture, you know, even if they went further left into this area, it would have been justifiable, because a lot of people were saying that the ball is closer to the guy in blue. That's hence why the judges, a couple of judges went onto the left hand side and a few went to the right hand side. That's why the average landed in the middle. You see, I try seek the actual average. I don't go exactly by where the eye line is. You've got to see alternative views on the picture. So this is why I introduced the live stream, because everyone's giving their different opinions. You're more likely to get an accurate average than just looking at it yourself, if you know what I mean. This week's pick looks good. I got some good coordinates that I showed you. You do. Ibi, your coordinates do look really, really good. Anyways, I think most of us have joined, so I'm gonna get on with this week's picture. So what I'm gonna show you, I've added a couple more coordinates, and the reason why I've added these, I'll let you know. M123 Malaysian winner was G63 plus 50k. Yeah, big win. That car was amazing, man. Amazing. Lawrence, okay, hi Stig, yes bro. Okay, awesome. This week's picture, as you guys can see, I think I've added this one. This coordinate I've added in. I've added one a bit lower. I think is this one, yeah. Or that one I've added. And I've added this one. And the top two, these two I've added in as well. Now the reason why I've added them in is, if you look at this chap here, I know he's a bit of a distance, but if you were to draw lines from his head position, all of the coordinates actually sit nicely in the eye line, and this guy as well. They sit pretty nice inside. Now majority of us are in this area. Now the thing I want to figure out with this week is, where is it most likely for the average to land? For me guys, I think there's a high possibility of the average landing in the center from his forehead. I think the average around this area, the 1680, 1690s, even 1700, it's a really good area for it to actually land in as an average point of view. We're not just going by the eyes. If you were to go by the eyes, then left hand side is a good possibility, because with the left hand side, if you look, this eye here is pretty much straight, and then you've got this eye looking inwards, so then you'd presume that it'll be more towards the left hand side. So mid 1650s, early 1600s is a good point. But for me guys, since I've been playing BOTB, I usually go with a lot of it with my gut instinct. I think if I was to choose from left side to right side, I personally think it's more plausible of being slightly more to the right hand side, if you know what I mean, because the ball is in front of the player in white, it's not above him. If you look at a three-dimensional way, the ball is in front of him, and that's what the judges tend to do. So with this eye, they could be going straight up like this, rather than pushing it towards the left hand side. They could be going straight up, and this one they can bring it inwards, so it pushes more towards the right hand side for the ball to be, if you get what I mean. But the height, I'm pretty confident with the height being from 838 being the center, so they could go a bit higher or a bit lower from 838. So if some judges go, just say for instance, into the 790s to early 800s, some go into the 900s to early 900s, then the average point is around 838. That's what I think personally, guys. And another thing people are saying is, how could we determine the height with this chap here? Well, what the judges actually look at is if there's any whiteness under the guy's eyes. I can't see no whiteness under his eyes. You can just barely see this eye here, but this one you can actually see very clearly. And not only that, he's got a bit of a stare. Now if the ball was more towards the left hand side, I think this guy would be a bit more frowning, if you know what I mean, because then it's closer to this guy. He looks like he's looking a bit of a distance. No, it's not a huge distance, but the way his eyes are is a bit of a distance. And same with this chap. If it was lower, I think he would, his facial expression would be slightly different for the ball to be a bit more lower. Like if you look at the new midweek picture, the guy's expression is totally different. For me, that indicates the ball is a lot closer to him and he's ready to make impact. This guy is actually staring at the ball, so it could be coming down, if you know what I mean. So the right hand side does make some sense. So this week's average, I think you guys should give your first initial look at the picture. Don't go by what you think is the best average. Let's go by what the first initial when you first initially looked at the picture. Okay, so ET is saying hi bro. Palani is saying how do you win this? If you continue watching the video, bro, it'll give you some sort of idea how the game is actually played. Stig, I don't see the player in white looking that far back. That's in this direction, yes, but there are some people that are going in this direction. That's why I don't want to completely eliminate the left hand side, but for me, guys, it's the right hand side is obviously more plausible. Omar is saying I'm more to the right of your average. The ball is passing the white player, beginning of his head. Yep, I'm same on your right average. Yep. So even you guys are a lot more towards the right hand side of the picture. So let's get everyone's coordinates and let's take it from there and see what we actually get. Let me just draw this guy's eye line as a reference point. So if you were to draw a straight line from his eye, look at it straight from his pupil, it's roughly around this area anyway. If you look at it, it's as an average point of view. So there could be that the judges go in a line rather than going up and down and getting the average. They can go in a straight line, not exactly straight but somewhat similar, close to this green line, and then the average could land anywhere. So this week I think we need to focus more on the X point of view rather than the height. Height is not really a big issue unless they screw it up. So anyways, guys, I think we should start taking coordinates. Matthew, how you doing, bro? Ravi is saying good luck towards all. Definitely good luck. Do you have any donation links? You always get me close. If I win, I will share my winnings. So you know what, bro, as long as you just start join my live streams or watch my videos, I'm happy, bro, man. I don't need any donations, or if you were, and if you ever do win, guys, and I'd say pick a charity and just donate to a good cause, bro, man. The reason why I make these videos is not because I want to become a millionaire on YouTube or take anybody's money. The reason why I do it, I actually enjoy making these videos. It gives me something to do. A lot of you guys that know me like a bit on a personal level, because I've been doing YouTube for a long time, it's mainly to keep the mental health level up there, because especially during these times right now, it's really difficult. A lot of us are not mentally coping with it, and I think this gives me something to do as well. And obviously because of my personal circumstances, like I said, a lot of things that are personal in my life, doing BOTB and doing YouTube has given me something to look forward to. So especially the YouTube side of talking to all you guys as well has obviously made things better for me in that sense. So if you guys are, please, if you want, I can give you guys a charity that you can donate to, but I don't know, man. I don't feel right taking anybody else's cash just because I make videos or take time out. This is, I want to do it. I personally want to do it. Anyways, okay, we've got Roy in the house. How you doing, Roy, man? I hope your health is up there, bro, because I know you've not been too well. Okay, bro, I think you go wrong direction. Guy in white, despite leaning back, is looking almost straight up. This is what I like, man, Jake, is you guys giving different opinions, because then it gives me to look at the picture in a different aspect as well, not the way that I only look at it. So please fire away. There's no right or wrong in your guys' opinion or anybody else's opinion. I think it's just a matter of how we actually see the picture. So anyways, I'm going to take your guys' coordinates. Ravi is saying 1721 876. So 1721. Let me get rid of these other coordinates, it's confusing. Okay, cool. That was my average. So we got Ravi is saying 1721 876. 1721 876. Awesome. We've got, that's it, saying 1729 916. 1729. Alright, 17. I really need a new mouse, man. I'm fighting with it. 1729 916. 1729. Awesome. We've got Mr. Murray saying 1722. Oh, sorry, AB. 1741 841. 1741 841. Awesome. Mr. Murray was saying 1722 820. 1722 1722. Oh god, my mouse is annoying me now, man. Right, awesome. Lawrence is saying 1840 942. 1840 942. 1840. 942. Awesome. Maxudi Adam is saying 1720 811. 1720 811. Maxudi's bro, I've read that. 1765 842. 1765 842. Awesome. Awesome, that's good to hear, Roy, man. As long as you're getting better, that's perfect. Okay, Omar is saying his average is 17.23.846 or 17.10. I'll take the second one then. 17.23. 17.23.846. Awesome. Indeed, check his left eye. Yep, it is looking inwards. That's his right eye and that's his left. Okay. Maksudin Sema is good. Tupac Shakur, you are a real one, Stig, and I understand the mental health part, especially at these times. And the other thing, he's not looking that far back. His eyes would have been half white beneath his eyeballs. Yeah, definitely, man. Thanks, bro. And like I said, you guys can talk to me about anything. It doesn't have to be about BOTB, man. You can contact me on Instagram. A lot of you guys got my personal number, man. My actual personal mobile number, and you talk to me on a daily basis. So, you know, I don't mind any of that. It doesn't just have to be about BOTB. You could just talk about anything, bro, man. I do get back sometimes late with messages. I do apologize, but I try my best to keep a combo with all of you, man. Mr. WK is saying definitely looks a bit more to the right. Okay, M123 is saying 1777.813. 1777.813. Cool. Jake is saying should be in range 1795. Jake, if you want to give your you don't have to give your actual coordinate, just a coordinate around your area if you want me to add that on. Tupac Shakur is saying 1854.849. 1854.849. 1854.849. Tupac Shakur's culinary is 1749.866. 1749.866. 1749.866. Awesome. Roy is saying I reckon around 1600, 800 area. That's where I'm getting Roy as well. Around the 1600 mark and 800 for the height. Mohammed Riaz is saying 1776.776. Very unique number, man. 1776.776. 1776.776. Awesome. Did that click? No, it didn't. It didn't even click. 1776. 776. Oh, it did. Charlton is saying 1753. let go with the one more on the left. Okay, awesome. That's 16 41 955. 1641. Awesome. Charlton saying 1753 728 1753. Awesome. We got Hussein Al Ismail saying 1724 864. 1724 864. Awesome. Kurt, my man, it's nice to have you in the thingy. You know what, Kurt, you've asked me so many times to message you before I go live, but I literally get onto the computer and I totally forgot. It's nice to have you. Kurt is saying 1688 868. 1688 1688 868. Okay. Steers is saying, how you doing, bro, man? 1740 830. 1740 830. Awesome. Mohammed Riaz is saying, give out your number so we can join your WhatsApp group. I'll give out the number right now. I told you my WhatsApp group is not even there, man. To be honest with you, but I'm in the process of making a new one. If you guys want, I can hopefully get that in today. But I'll try my best, man. Jake is given one. Is 1728 985. 1728 985. Awesome. That's Jake's. Kev, I'm alright, bro, man. How you doing? Nasser Ali saying nice beats, thanks, bro. Fire with Fire 24/7 is saying 1674 827 1674 827. Awesome. Kev is saying 1661 811. 1661 811. Awesome. Raja Okas is saying 1713 928. That's Raja Okas. Heather is saying, hi brother, 1684 838. How you doing, bro? 1684 838 1684. 1684. That's really close. Look, I think I've got a coordinate already there. Maybe have I got a coordinate there? I think I have. No, I don't. It's very close to my average. That very close, Heather. Stig, you have the same eye as me for this. Yeah, I noticed that. I know. So you realize, when you guys are giving me the coordinates, some of the coordinates that are close to mine, I realize you guys have analyzed the picture similar to me. So this is what it is. Like, obviously there's 10 judges. Remember, they're gonna have 10 different opinions on looking at the picture. So we can't expect every single judge to go in this area where we get our average. So you just gotta plan it in a spot where you feel really confident, and then from there, obviously, we can make your mind up. M123 is saying 766780. 766 766 780. That's a good coordinate as well. I can see why people are going in that direction. Hopefully I can talk a bit more about that, why the area looks good. 66. Awesome. Steers is doing good. That's good, man. It's good to hear. Rums is saying 1737 876. 1737 876. Awesome. Gab City saying awesome stuff, Stig. We're snatching this week's dream car. Has to be one of us from the Stig fam, guys. Let's do this. That's awesome, man. That's actually a good name, Stig fam. You know what, when I create the group, I think that's what we're gonna call it, Stig fam. Stig fam. It could be my new logo, actually. But I think I've got everyone's coordinates. We've got 26 in total. Obviously I had a few close to my average. That was my average. Let's see what average I get from these coordinates. It's obviously going to be a rough one. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So about there. Also 1 2 3. So height's about there as well. Right, so the rough average from our coordinates is, let me give you guys that from ours. This is just obviously a rough one I've done with the 1737 844. So it's not very far from my actual average. Mine was around the 1680s, 838, and our average has slightly moved forward to 1740s. And this is what I was saying, is I am gonna obviously push more towards the right hand side of the picture. I don't know why. I know left it looks alright-ish, but I'm more happy with it being more towards the right hand side. I was hoping for the actual average to move more towards the right hand side, which it did from everyone's coordinates. Now you see, these are random coordinates. This is obviously, you guys have provided random coordinates, and it's the average has landed more towards the right hand side. There's a few people that went to the left hand side, a few people went to the right hand side. It makes things easier to actually find the actual average. Okay, let me read some of the comments. Andrew Davis, let's hope I win this week. I'm in real Dire Straits. You know what, bro, I wish you all the best. David, how you doing, bro? Sorry, Dave, how you doing? I'm good, man. I think, Stig, if you are playing your coordinates, nearly double them up, as there will be a lot of people close this week. as look what happened to me. Yeah, definitely, that's a really good thing Kev just mentioned. If you are playing in an area where you think a lot of people are playing, please do double up your coordinates. What Kev means is, to say for instance, this is your coordinate here, 939373, then bring the second one just right close to it. That's if my mouse will let me, but you'd get what I mean, is bring the second one really close to it. So something like that, 939373 941 374. So you're able to zoom in and get it a lot more closer if you want, if you just want one pixel apart from each other. But that's what Kev means, that try sticking your coordinates together in the area. But me personally, guys, if I was to give you a rough area of where I think the ball should be, is bang on already from my average to the whole group average of everybody. I think is perfect around here for an average to land. There will be a case where the judges go left and right, and like I said, I personally, this is what I personally believe, that the height should be in this direction. So it shouldn't be really far from the 800. So from 800 to 850 is a really good height. So I know some of you guys have gone lower, but you have to bear in mind, to get, just say for instance, a 900 height, some of the judges will have to go really low and bring it close. To me, bringing it really close don't make sense, because the way he's staring, it looks like he's looking a bit high up. So I think we should take that into consideration as well. Same with being really high. Is this guy looking that high up? To me, no. I've also got one, I think the highest the judges can go is in this direction, and then that will obviously, some going down, the average automatically lands in the eye line of the green area. So for me, guys, I think personally, I'm happy. I'm happy with the group average as well. It's just a matter of luck now. Realistically, it's a matter of luck. So I'm gonna give you guys a box of the area that looks good to me. I know I've narrowed it down, but I just want to make it a bit more simple. I don't want to give a big area and say, yeah, I think it's all over there. So about, so I'd say about 1786. 1786. But you know, when you guys are looking at it, another thing I want to mention is, when you're looking at the picture, if you go by this eye, it will push into this direction here. So you can say that the judges can go into the 1800s, if you know what I mean. If they draw this eye line straight, this is what I wanted to mention, if they draw this eye line straight, then definitely it can be pushed into the 1800s for the X. That is a possibility. That's something I don't want to completely eliminate, so let me include that in the actual box as well. So we start from here. I don't want to eliminate that. That was something I wanted to talk about, of why I'm pushing more towards the right hand side. So that's the area for me, guys. I'd say around 806 for the highest, and 882 for the lowest. The X 1677 all the way to 1867. So that's, we're looking about 200 pixels. So the actual center of that is about here. So obviously guess guess central, not a calculated one. So if for the center of that box is around 1781, height pretty much stays the same in the 846. So if you look at it, I'm happy with all this area. So if we were to give a central area of it all, I think this area is pretty decent. So for me, I'd be playing my tickets across this line. I don't think I'd be pushing much higher or lower. I'd play across the line, and then the rest of it is just pretty much luck. Guys, check out the picture from week 42 and week 20. I think it is very similar. I'll have a look at that. Roy is saying, I like up, guys. Thank you, appreciate that. If you have 2 monitors, you can add all of the codes into Excel. Would be easy to calculate the average. Yeah, definitely, Connor. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 monitors, but I know that's a really good way of doing it, and I don't wanna spend time showing my screen of doing the Excel as well, if you know what I mean. It would be good to add an additional screen. That's obviously I'm looking at something in doing in the future. Nads, Nikia, do the live at 7 PM. I'm fixing a bed, man. What are you doing fixing a bed at 4 PM, man? I don't even think any of the beds are I don't even think any of the bed stores are open. Double up is essential this week. Yeah, definitely. Nads, what bed are you fixing, man? But overall, guys, I'm happy with that area. I'm happy with where everyone is at the moment as well. So please do take into, if your coordinates are this far out, do take into consideration that the judges will have to play lower, left of it and right of it and higher. That's what makes the difference as well. It's not just by going by the eye lines. You have to take into consideration where the judges can place their coordinates to. Yeah, it's perfect. I'm happy with that one. I really am. I'm really happy. I think the X we got was perfect into 882, and sorry, the height we got was, I went all the way down to 882. It's a possibility, but I think that in itself is a really good area, guys. If any of you guys wrote down the average, it was 17.37.844 was. This was our group average. I may add them in for you on the next stream. Conrad, yeah, no, nice one, thank you, man. Lads, are you fixing Argos? Oh, bro, you know what? That instruction manual they give is like on a toilet roll paper. Second of all, I've used Argos. I've used Argos stuff to fix before, bro. Sometimes they give you the wrong screws. Conrad, I'd appreciate if you're able to do that. What's the lifestyle answer? I don't even know the lifestyle question, never mind the answer. We can add the lifestyle. Let's go on the lifestyle quickly. I don't play the lifestyle normally, guys. But I can check it. If any of you guys know the answer, let's see if I actually know the answer myself. Just bought my tickets. Good luck, guys. Steers, good luck, my bro. Lexus is the luxury vehicle division of which Japanese car manufacturer? Oh. There we go. We've got Omar saying Toyota. I had a feeling it was Toyota, but I can quickly check that if it is Toyota. Lexus. Lexus is a division of Japanese. Yep, Toyota, 100%. I can confirm that it's 100% Toyota. Nads, it's Toyota, my brother. Everyone's saying Toyota. You're saying, I think that fixing that bed is getting to you, my bro. Let me know if you need a helping hand that can come and hold the screws. Don't tell the man he can do this. How many guys actually play the lifestyle? I don't play it. I don't know, man. I see it as it's like playing Euro Millions or Lotto. But I've like I said, guys, I'm pretty happy with that area. I don't know if can I add any more value to the picture apart from giving you the high res picture. And what I was trying to explain before of the ball being right, it is a good possibility, and I can see why everyone's going more towards the right hand side, is if the judges draw this line more towards the right hand side. So if the judges draw the line like that and draw this one inwards slightly, then this area here automatically lands in the 1800s, guys. So do take that into consideration, that the lining can be drawn like this. Don't completely rely on the fact, this is something I said in the video from the beginning, is don't just completely rely that his head is tilted towards that side. The judges are going to draw the lines in that section. There could be a 50-50 or a 70-40 or 70-30, so where 3 judges can go to the left hand side and the rest could go towards this side, or it could be vice versa. 7 judges can go on this side, 3 can go towards this side. But with it being matte, remember there's going to be a high chance of the judges being taken out that are away from the majority of judges, so it's pretty much luck. Then we rely on whether you play to the right hand side or left hand side. It's a 50-50 chance. Heather is saying to you, Omar is saying 10 tickets weekly for 15k. It's just a random number. Right, guys, just hold the line 1 minute. I've got a call coming through. I'm just gonna answer it. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Okay, awesome. Stig, what's happening here? Why are the old comments? I don't need the old comments. Why am I getting everyone's old comments? Am I still live, guys? If you can just let me know, please, because currently, okay, all right, it's sorted. 10 tickets, 100. Okay, if the ball is there, did they edit it out, the shadow of it on the blue player's face? Yeah, you know what, I didn't notice that. He actually does have like a shadow on his face on this side here. Yeah, good point, you know, that's a very good point. What cars are you guys playing for? I'm gonna obviously play for the Golf GTI. I might chuck in 1 or 2 tickets for the Nissan GTR, depending on how I feel. That's depending on how I feel. Mr. Patel is saying Porsche Macan GTS. But I wish everyone good luck with this week's picture, man. It's a big win again, 50k. So I think it's whoever wins this week, man, is lucky, man. It's a big win. I'm more happy in the fact that, you know, you're winning your dream car, and then the 50k's are just a big bonus, man. That can go towards a lot more. Omar saying Urus all the way. You see, a lot of people, what they'll do is, instead of playing 20 tickets, they'll play 1 or 2 tickets or 3 tickets for a high-end car, like the Lamborghini or the Aston Martin. Whereas I try to, obviously I can't afford to run a Lambo or an Aston Martin, so I tend to stay in a mid-range to a low range, because something that I can obviously afford to maintain as well. I don't think, like I've told you guys before, man, if I want a Lambo and I park it outside my house, tops hour or 2 and it'll be gone. It will be gone. If not gone, it'll be scratched. It would be scratched up. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. Again. Right, sorry about that, guys. Right, basically, as I was saying, I think this area here is pretty decent. You know what, my phone's playing up. Everything's bloody playing up today, man. Just doing my head in. So I think I'm gonna finalize everything, guys. Obviously, we're talking about what cars we're gonna play. Would be a dream to win that. Yep, Dodge Charger A45S. I love the A45S, man. Stig, if there is a winner from the group and told you early, would you announce it early? Nope. I wouldn't personally. There was a time I did know about Paul. I knew about Paul a couple of hours early, but I didn't say anything because I respect you guys telling me. Even if you guys were recommending me to not say it, I wouldn't, because I think it spoils the fun for a lot of us. It depends on which aspect you look at it. Like, some people will look at it as, you know, let's tell everybody, rather than them not waiting around and thinking. I think it kills the game off, because like when I found out like somebody else has won, you kind of think, oh shit, man, I thought I was gonna win or whatever. So in that sense, I wouldn't personally know. I wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't tell. This week's Stiggy is the Honda Type R and the Toyota GT. Good call, man. The new Type R it looks evil. Exact average out the codes is 1736863. Thank you very much, Connie Rad. I'm gonna actually add that in. So it is 1736863. 1736863. Awesome. So the action, I was off by what, 20 pixels on the Y, 1 pixel off the X, so it wasn't far off, man. I think my lining is pretty decent. It's not too bad. it is not too bad. I think I'm quite pleased with I'm quite pleased with that. Okay, Corden is saying I'm going for the cheapest car and play more tickets. Then if I win, I will do cash alternative, and I think he's 63k. There you go, bro. See, everyone's got their own ways of actually playing BOTB. I've done that before as well. Corden. Omar is saying definitely big time. M123 come and on stage, and it really peed me off. It did. It wound up a lot of people, but you got to see, as some people want to know if they want or not. I personally don't like being told. If it's somebody in our private group that messaged me, look, you know, thank you, I've won, because I've got a platform. You know, I appreciate them not telling me, and it makes me happy that, you know what, somebody from the family's won. But you know, I'm sure 90% of us out there would just like it until the results come out. You know what I mean? We always cling on to hope, and that's the whole point of BOTB, you know, announcing it and whatnot. And I think you should respect it. So if you do win, guys, you know, I know it's really difficult and you want to tell everyone, but please do wait until BOTB officially announce it, and then go onto your social medias and announce it and stuff. But if you guys ever, any of you guys ever told me personally, guys, I won't come out with it until BOTB have actually come out with the results. M5 competition, inshallah. That's Rumsey saying. Ryan Kelly, how many tickets are you playing STIG? Obviously I've got 29 at the moment. That's because I've taken all your lots averages. I think I'm playing around 20 to 24. It meets my game credit 2024 with the 20k as well. So Roy is saying the money BOTB I'm making should be 10 winners every week on lifestyle. Yeah, 100%. 10 winners, man, for lifestyle. They should increase the winners on lifestyle, or give like a stage. So just say, for instance, the winning number was 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 should, sorry, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 4 should get it, and 1, 2, 2 should get it as well, if you know what I mean. So 1, 2, 2 should get second prize. 1, 2, 4 should get a second prize, and 1, 2, 3 obviously if that's the winning coordinate. They should do something like that because they make a lot of money. Do you think it will be 50k next week as well? No, I don't think. I personally don't think there'll be another 50k. There'll be maybe something in the headlights, like custom cars, but I don't think they'll add 3 weeks in a row another 50k. I don't think. I think this is BOTB giving back to the players, of where they're giving 50k second week in a row, and not only that, discounted tickets on the midweek as well. Because a lot of people have put that request in, like, you know, we're spending so much, or people are spending so much. So I don't think there would be. And I can hear you, my friend. Awesome. I think I just got your message now, you know, Roy, of you saying you can hear me. But I think overall, guys, I think if you're playing this week, remember, I know it's 50k, it's tempting, you get dragged into it, because when you pick one area, you be like, oh no, this area looks good, let me put tickets there. Next minute, you know, you're into 50, 60, 70 tickets. So the best thing is, find your spot in the area that you thingy and play your tickets quite close. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to do a spread on this, hopefully. The only spread I can think of is they're going to be close and just in a line, if you know what I mean. So they're not going to be spread out like this, and they're going to be in a line, and I'm hoping for one of my tickets to actually be the winning one. But guys, if you don't have any more questions, I think I'll wrap up the live stream. I think we got a good result out of it, man. A really good result. And like I said to you guys, always play sensible. Not only that, guys, if you know life is getting tough on you, if you think, you know, whatever it is, you can always talk to me about anything else apart from BOTB, because I believe in to have good health. Not only physically, you have to be good mentally. Is very important, or as important as being physically fit as well, especially when it comes to us chaps, as us guys. We tend to bottle up stuff and keep it in. It's good to have good friends around and talk to them. I can't thank enough of the friends I have that are really supportive. So it's really important to sometimes, you know, it doesn't make you less manly if you were to open up to someone and let them know your problems and stuff. So just keep that in mind, guys. It's not just on BOTB side of it where I'm you know, making videos on BOTB. If you guys just want to talk about life and whatnot, you're more than welcome. Maybe if it makes you feel at ease and let you off your chest. Sometimes it's just good to talk to somebody random because they don't know you personally, and you just let out your problems. It's just, you feel so much lighter, man. You really do. I think some people may not be live. Pro tip: if you play live next to the play button, it will move it to proper live. Alright. Lyman is saying, okay, best of luck everyone on the scope. And yes, best of luck to every single person playing this week. I wish you all the best. Gordon is saying, very true, Stig. Yeah, definitely, boys, man. You know, it's you know, I made this channel to help each other, not only just in BOTB. We can help each other in just in general, man, in general as well. So be it BOTB or be it just normal life, guys, you know, we're here for each other, you know what I mean? We're here for each other. So let me just get the finalized area that we said, just in case somebody has joined literally last minute. So we've come up with the actual average, which is calculated by Connie Rad. Thank you very much again, Connie. I really appreciate that. Is 1736.863 is our group average, and my average was 1685.838. It's pretty much similar to the height, it's just the X difference. So how close are you to the coordinate? There you go. Jordan's asking how close I am to the coordinate. Is this one is mine, 1685, 1680s is my coordinate, and this one was, I was here 1736. So height wise I'm like about 30 pixels in height difference, and for the actual X I'm about 80 pixels away from you guys, which is a big difference, by the way. It's not small, but considering how many different ways or different areas you can get an average, mine and the group average isn't very far. And Ayub Khan is saying, bro, mine is 1782.841, and that is like I said, the furthest right you can go into the 1800s, so it can't be 841. Azim Mohammed is saying, hi Stig, can you do a quick 10 coordinate average? Yes, I can. And let me leave your guys average and let me take all these out. I can do a quick average, bro. Why can't I? It'll take a couple of minutes. Let's take these coordinates out if you guys want an average. Where's that coordinate? Take that out. Right, awesome. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So I'm just gonna count them. I'm gonna count mine and our group one. I'm gonna ignore these other two. So let's get one, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I've got about 10 there. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, a bit more to the left. It's pretty similar to what we actually got in ours, man. It's pretty similar to what we've got in ours. Just 1 second. This is obviously a quick one. Bear in mind, guys, I've been looking at all the coordinates, so a lot of it could be just because it's already in my head. I don't want to be persuaded in that sense. But look at it, guys. Yeah, this is the average we've got. That was our group average, and with 10 coordinates, the furthest being 1880 and the furthest left being around 1660, we're still getting a rough average of 1700s, early 1700s, 1730s. Our group average was obviously 1737, 866, so around the area. So I think personally, guys, whatever we do, the average is going to get pushed unless we get all 10 judges in this area. That's something to take into consideration. So no judges actually going past this point. that's something you can take into consideration as well. If you're playing more towards the right hand side, then you can't take the fact that even if judges do go on the left hand side, they'll be taken out beyond this point, and the actual average landing into this area, so roughly around the early 1800s. So it's early 1700s, early 1800s. You can play whichever you feel comfortable with, or where your actual coordinates line up the best. Let's get an actual lineup of our coordinates line up. Let me know how it looks. So it's about there, if my mouse wants to stay there, but it's about here, guys. It doesn't want to stay there, does it? Around there, that's roughly where our average is. Me personally, let's actually get a screenshot of that and then go on here and we'll flip it. Do you know what? The height looks perfect to me. Our height area, it looks perfect. Yes, it's the X that's a little bit concerning. But if you look at it in the other way, if you look at it in this direction, guys, this is what's really bugging me, is his actual eye going inwards, and that's why I'm in the 1680s and early 1700s, is because of that eye is looking inwards. But this could be just because of the fact the way the picture is taken, if you know what I mean. So I don't want to completely rely on it, but if you do it to the high res, maybe you'll get what I mean. Look, if you look at that, it's in that direction. These were obviously my freebies that I didn't be able to, but that one I think is perfect, man. I think Cam just made an error. He won't repeat that again. Yeah, definitely, man. I don't think so. Cam he had a bad intention or anything. He obviously looked at the intention that, look, you know, I'll let everybody know, you know what I mean. That's all it was. Samir Omar is saying line up the average. We've done that. Conrad is saying, what is your average stick? Let's do average of averages. My average is right now, my brother, my average is these ones here that I was really happy with, is 1685 838. So my lining, if you were to draw mine, is roughly in this direction. And I know you guys may be seeing it different to me, but this is the lining for mine. Let me get a screenshot of that. Let's flip it. Do you get what I'm saying? To me, that's why it looked a bit more better on that side, because his head's tilted that way as well, and whatnot. Maximus Stig, my brother. Yes, Max, how you doing, man? Yeah, he has funny eyes. Definitely has funny eyes. Jordan Glaze, what's the average? Jordan, the average for our group average is where's our group average? somewhere here, bro. Somewhere here. 1 second. That's our group average is 1736,863. So average of average is about 1710,850. Yes. So from my average, so say for instance, 1680. So 1680, 1690. Yeah. To all the way to where was ours? 17. Which one was it? Yeah, 1736. So yeah, the average is roughly around 1709. And yeah, about 1713. Is that fair to say? 1713. And obviously the X is around 850. Sorry, the Y is around 850. Perfect. Around that. That's the average from our group average and my average. You know what's going on. Blue guy pushes white guy, so his head went back while ball is passing over his head. That's a very good point, Jake. Jake, I've realized you make some really good points. I remember last time you making a very valid point, which was actually brought up on BOTB as well. So that's a really good point. Conrad average, Conrad group average is 1736,863. Yep. Perfect. I think, guys, that's pretty much the most I can say for this picture. I don't want to make it too complicated. Always go by with your gut instinct. If you think the ball's better, it's looking better more towards the right hand side, please do go by that. Obviously the group average is just a reference point, and so is my average as a reference point as well. So maybe it can give you an extra tip in how you're placing your 10 coordinates and getting your average. But overall, guys, do take that into consideration, that most of the judges, if they push more towards the right hand side, then the left ones would be disregarded and taken out. Vice versa, if more of them push towards the left hand side, the right ones will be disregarded and taken out. And another thing is, which is very important, always remember when you first looked at the picture which area you was at when you looked at the picture. That's the impression judges get as well when they look at the picture the first time, which area they're going to go in. They don't have much time like us guys analyzing the picture. We just give our views and whatnot, and some people just, they can't get their head around it. There's been pictures where I couldn't get my head around it, and you guys have helped me, if you know what I mean. So there's a lot to take into consideration rather than just hitting that. And not only that, we've consistently been hitting zone 1. A lot of us have been hitting zone 1 and getting runners up, and which in itself is a big thing. You know, it's not just about hitting zone 1. We've been getting runners up, and that in itself, I think that it just justifies that what we're doing is actually working, if you know what I mean. If it didn't, I would have stopped a long time ago, trust me. So anyways, chaps, I'm gonna wrap up the video. If you're new to my channel, like always, please like, share and subscribe. Hopefully I'll catch up with you guys on the Tuesday's results, and we can take it from there, guys. Hopefully we can take it from there. Let's hope we get another winner in the family, the whole BOTB group. The STIG fam needs another winner, and this one we need a big winner, guys. That's what we need. And hopefully I'll catch up with you guys on Tuesday. Like always, guys, please take care of yourself and each other. Peace.